Hello, Master Manifester. What does it really mean to be abundant? To feel abundance? Not just abundant money, but abundant everything. And what exactly is happening in your brain and body when you start doing affirmations for building an abundance mindset, when you start doing thought streams, when you start journaling about how much you have and how much is available? What happens to your system? That's what we're going to talk about right now. So first off, abundance can be enough of anything. Most of the time in the regular everyday matrix, the social matrix, it's very much in scarcity mindset. There's not enough to go around. There's not enough resources. Everything is running out, right? There's not enough for me. There's not enough for you. There's not enough money, food, housing. There's not enough friends. There's not enough social connection. There's not enough of anything in the social matrix because that feeling is very engaging. It is because it engages all the survival systems. It engages the nervous system and it makes it freak out thinking, well, here we go. This is over now, or we have to do something so that it's not. So it's an intense feeling of desperately needing to take action, but also a despair of knowing what actions to take because everything seems so hopeless, right? I assure you it is not. And I assure you, you can change the way you think about that. So how do you rewire your mind to notice abundance instead of scarcity when you've been in scarcity most of your life? And most of us have. Almost every single one of us has been in scarcity most of our lives and have to interact with systems that are constantly pumping out that message of there's not enough, right? So what you need to do is have a baseline foundation of abundance. You need abundance anchors, things to anchor you in that feeling all the time. Now, only you will know which subjects this is going to be on. Like for some of us, it might be money. It might be not feeling an abundance of love, not feeling an abundance of, awareness for ourselves. I mean, there can be a lot of different things. So I would try to list maybe 3 top things that you feel the least abundant in, right? That you're trying to manifest something in and really focus in on those 3 top tier things. And maybe some of the things underneath them, but try to pick just 3 because it's a lot simpler for your mind, right? Start with 3, work through those, work through another 3. And sometimes even just 1 is a good idea. So pick 1 to 3 things that you feel like you don't have enough of. And you can tell on a daily basis because you're always worrying about them. You're thinking about them. There might not be enough coffee. There might not be enough, maybe you're not getting your packages on time. It can be a lot of different little things, and picking out these little things and rewiring your system about them and training your awareness to notice those things makes manifestation so much easier. So when you receive something and you feel grateful for receiving more than you expected, that also builds a sense of abundance. That helps rewire your system to notice, oh, hey, I didn't even know this was coming. And you really want to kind of make a big deal out of those things emotionally, because your brain will focus on whatever matches your identity story, who you think you are, your brain's predictive system, right? And whatever feels right in your body, whatever you believe unconsciously. So that's what you want to go after, right? So if you've always thought, I've always had these experiences of not having money, bills coming up all of the sudden out of nowhere. This is a big one for a lot of people. This is why I always come back to this one. Because, once you notice that it's kind of testing to see if it's safe for a bill to come in, right? Your system is testing and it's noticing, oh, this bill is coming in. And normally this would upset us. And it's looking for that consistent homeostasis, right? It wants things to be consistent and stable. So even if something doesn't feel good, if it's stable, then as far as your brain and system is concerned, it is good because it's survived. So you need to retrain those thoughts to say, it is safe to receive this bill because I'm going to have the money. Even if I don't immediately have it in the bank, I'm going to have the money to get the bill taken care of. One way or another, the bill's going to be taken care of. Remember, these are just numbers in a stream. In a sense, it's not even really real, but our systems are trained to make it seem like the most vital thing in the world, right? And sometimes it can help to kind of lead to the inevitable conclusion of what would happen if this didn't happen? What is the worst possible scenario? And oftentimes you will find you're not even anywhere near the worst possible scenario. And if you are, there's resources. And this is what you want to open your mind up to in abundance: opportunities, resources that are everywhere. And they are. If you look around in schools, in roads, in everything you look at, there is wealth, resources, abundance in people. In all of the people that work, everywhere that are around you, all of the people around you and your family or your friends, whoever were with you on a regular basis, your pets, there's an abundance of pets everywhere. So focusing in on whatever you can notice abundantly as often as possible is going to train your brain to say, okay, there might be something missing right now. And it's always going to do that. It's always going to look for something missing because it's a survival trait. And it might say, okay, there's something missing right now, but also there is more. And this is the balance that you want to create within yourself. So I hope this has helped you to understand abundance mindset more, how to become more abundant in your feelings and yourself, and how to focus more on the things around you that are all around you. They're everywhere. And there's more and more and more available, and that it is safe to receive. So thank you for watching. In the next video, we'll be talking about authentic alignment for your intentions. Please like and subscribe and sign up for the Method News newsletter in the description below.